Alright, you guys, let's go. It started with this little journey of a lifetime. No. What's going on here? No! You are the last person I need to be talking to right now. What is up, you beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the great vibes from on high. It is your boy, DarkHorse Rye. And welcome back to yet another episode of Death Stranding. 2 episodes of Death Stranding in 1 week, and they're on time? I must be feeling myself a lot right now. Pause on that. But all jokes aside, yes, we are back with another episode of this. I am ready to continue seeing what is going to happen next. This is going to be episode number 12 for this series. So, of course, once again, if you are not caught up on the series, or if you have not at least seen the last episode, I would highly suggest you go and check that out before hopping into this episode, because a lot of things happened that I am not going to discuss, because like in the last episode, I feel like a lot of stuff happened and I can get very long-winded when I try to describe all that. So if you want to know exactly what happened, then go check it out. I'm just going to hit the highlights and then we're going to jump right into this episode. So here we go. Also, by the way, hope you guys are doing very good today. I keep forgetting to say that before I get started, but I need to get into a habit of saying that once again once I start talking about this stuff. So in the last episode, we started making our way to a mountain city through 3 different way stations. Over the course of getting to the first 2 way stations, we ran into another type of mule enemy, and the next time we rested after that little thing happened, we had a bad dream involving Amelie and Higgs. And something's going on with that entire situation, but I don't know exactly what it is. But I know we're going to find out pretty soon, because it was something serious, I can tell you that. And the final thing that happened once we reached our destination through the treacherous and beautiful terrain of the mountains was that we met Mama's sister. However, it was not a happy occasion. Her sister's name is Lochna, and she has some serious beef with Mama and the entire organization of Bridges. I cannot say exactly as to what the problem is, but I feel like it has something to do with her interesting family situation. And supposedly at one point her and Mama were very close, but now it's like it's bad. Like, it's bad. The connection is bad. If you want to see exactly how bad, again, I would just suggest going to check out around the last few minutes of the last episode. That's all I can really tell you about that. And that is where we are going to be jumping back in this game today, trying to repair the relationship between these family members. Have no idea how it's going to happen, but of course I'm sure we're going to have to figure it out, because plot. So yeah. And with that, you guys already know what to do next. Get yourselves comfortable, kick back, grab yourself some snacks, and strap yourselves in, because you already know this entire video is probably about to be just like a movie with what is about to happen next. I am so excited. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so here we are back inside of this game.
All weapons will be locked until departure.
Like I said, we are...
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh my goodness. I hear you. Like I said, we are back where we left off. Gotta make our way back to Mama. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of hope that Fragile just kind of like mysteriously pops up right now and takes us back to the closest destination to Mama, I guess is what I could say. But yeah, cause if you pay attention to the bottom left corner, my legs are like only about halfway full. Oh wait, no, that's not my legs. That's my that's my boots. I thought it was my legs. Okay, we should be able to make it back there if nothing comes to get me. Anyways, we should be able to make it there either way still. So let's go ahead and get started, because yeah, oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I see that right now. All right, you guys, so I feel like I know what I want to do for this, although I'm not too sure if it's going to work right now. So let me just tell you guys what my plan is as of this moment. So yes, we are on this mountain and we have 2 choices. we can either make our way back up to the distribution center right here and then teleport way over here to South Knot City, then back to Mama's lab, or we can go to the weather station by cutting through the mountains right here, because I already have a plan worked out. We got to go right here, go up here, and then there is like a little path going straight right here. We can go right here, go to the weather station, see if we can pick up any orders right here, and then make our way over here to Mama's lab, because at that point it basically just be like a straight shot. I'm not too sure right now. I'm a little bit sketchy as to how I want to do this. You know what? We're gonna try and cut through the mountains. We're gonna try to cut through the mountains, and if something bad happens, if I'm not equipped to deal with the mountains, then I'm just not equipped. This is like a save game I just pull up, so I can reload the game back to before this, and then we can all get our gear back, and then we can go from there. But I kind of want to see how this whole snow thing works as of this moment in time. And hopefully there aren't any mules up here anywhere, because otherwise we might be in a little bit of trouble. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with that. And I guess if the plan works, then I'll let you guys in on this little secret. And if it doesn't, then you guys will get a good show in the next probably few seconds to a minute. So yeah, let's go and get started with this. Timefall snow. Timefall snow will drastically accelerate the passage of time for anything it touches, just like ordinary timefall. Cargo. If they come in contact, okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. That sealed it for me. Yep, that sealed it for me. So no timefall snow. No timefall snow. That kills the mountain plan entirely, because it says it drastically accelerates the passage of time for anything it touches. And the fact that it says that, there has to be something to get around timefall snow. So I don't know what to say. That kills that plan. I guess we just go back to plan B then. Which is we can go to the distribution center right here, and then we can just jump over here to the South Knot City area, because that's gonna be our safest option at this point, unless something else just happens. So yeah, I guess once again, let's go ahead and go with that then. Like, bro, I can't believe in the last episode I was so excited about snow. I was so excited about snow. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh my goodness, snow is like such a beautiful thing in this game and whatnot. I was like, oh, I'm so ready to probably run and frolic around in the snow, because I know it's gonna be looking so good. And now look, gotta dodge all the snow possible, because it's the most dangerous doggone thing in this game when it comes to the weather, I'm saying. Other than that, the most dangerous thing would probably be the BTs, but they're also easier to deal with than mules, like I've said before. Are you serious? So safe houses have private rooms? That's crazy. I did not know that. Well, I think I thought what was that? I thought I remembered them saying something about that in the previous episode, but I couldn't remember. Oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of cool. I will admit that that's kind of cool if I want to utilize that any other point in time. But as of right now, we got to keep chill with this, because we have now entered mule territory. So this is going to be fun. But this time I'm ready for them. I got bowler guns. Hold up. Enemy scanner pings can be canceled out using Ultra Deck scanner function. Try setting out a ping of your own. Oh, I already know about that. Cool. Ew, they are that close. They are that close. They are that close. I gotta be chill with it. I gotta be chill with it. Okay, so there's one right there. As long as we stay this distance away from all of them, we should be good to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my bowler gun right now. Because we go probably have to web old buddy up, right? Before we get too far in here. Ooh, there's a truck right there. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Gotta make this shot count. There we go. He's webbed up. And because I don't want him to make noise. Damn. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Ooh, we gotta go, we gotta go. Oh, this plan did not work. This plan did not work at all. Is there red? Is there red? Is there red in here? Cool. Nope, there's no red. Okay. Move. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Okay, guess we gotta pull out the other thing. I tried to do this the easy way. I should have just went around. Go. I'm getting popped. I'm getting popped. Oh, boy, yeah, I'm done. Yes. Yep. I'm not even gonna lie. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I don't care. I'm finna reload this. I'm finna reload this and try it again. I'm not going out like that, bro. I'm not going out. I refuse. I refuse to go out like that. I refuse to go out like that. I know a lot of you probably gonna be like, that's a cop-out, but I don't care. I don't care. I refuse to go out like that. I do. I refuse to go out like that. It's just gonna have to be probably the first and only cop-out I probably do in this game. I refuse to go out like that. That was probably the dumbest decision I could probably ever do. But it is what it is. Honestly, really, at this point, what do I really have that on me that would be that important for me to keep track of? Cause if we're being honest, I don't think there's anything that I have that I can't just like rebuild at a later point in time. Like, yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I have this lost cargo right here, but wait a minute. Let me see that facility. Does that have a rest spot? Hold on. Oh wait, no, I think it's just like a regular place and whatnot. I don't think there's anything that I really need for the most part. I don't really too much care for that, to be honest with you. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and keep moving forward. I'm gonna go to that rest spot and then just teleport from there, because I think we can teleport in the safe houses. I'm not too sure exactly because I've never used them before, but I think we can. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because I'm not gonna waste like half the afternoon just trying to get over to Mama. I can waste the other half of the afternoon getting back to Mountain Knot City and dealing with whatever after that, but I'm not gonna waste half the afternoon trying to get to her. That's just crazy. That's madness. That is crazy. There is a hole downstairs inside of these things. Oh yeah, I did see a message. Oh, here we go again with the Chiral artist. What you got going on? But I did see a piece of mail about a guy talking about BTs having weak spots. Yeah, right here. What does it say? I'm gonna read through it real quick. You can read through this if you want to. I'll even scroll down so you guys can see the rest of this as well, and you can pause it, I guess, for whatever you need. So yeah. Yeah, just you can pause it for whatever you need right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and read this right now. Okay, so the guy who sent us that message basically was just talking about how some BTs, I guess the bosses, or if we ever get caught up in the rain or something like that, some BTs basically have like golden spots on them, and those will be weak spots. But we rarely run into those, so I guess that was It would only be applicable in a boss fight, I guess is the best way of saying that. And now I got to read this Chiral Artist thing right quick. I gotta read this because homeboy, I don't think it was the Chiral Artist that sent this, but it was the, what is it? The junk dealer was first. Oh, so the Chiral Artist is the girl. Okay. So I risked my life bringing your tail through the rain, getting flack from the junk dealer, and y'all basically just cut it quits? Let me get off of here for y'all pissing me off. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, we were catching strays from the junk dealer, bro. We were catching so many strays. Him talk about how he hates bridges and all that stuff. And now, I don't know how much time has passed, because I don't know what the passage of time is like in this game. I mean, of course, for me, I feel like it's just several days. Oh, dang, I was going to teleport. See, that tells you how much that thing just, like, actually pissed me off, though. Anyway, as I was saying, because that messed me up. But to me, I would say it's probably only been, like, a couple of days since all that stuff happened. I would say, you know, game time, maybe. But in terms of, like, just, like, out here, I'm talking real life, bro, that's crazy. Short little time, and y'all already called it quits. But I'm catching flack for y'all little stuff, man. I'm telling you, bro, that legit just kind of like pissed me off a lot just now. It really did. That just pissed me off so much. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, we can do jumps between safe houses, and this one, mind you, is very close to Mama's location. But I think it would be smart for me to go to South Knot, just because of the fact of I need to probably get Hamatic grenades, because yeah, I knew she probably gonna have some rain or something like that right there, and I ain't trying to get caught lacking by no BTs. So let's go ahead and make the jump here, and then we'll just make our way to Mama that way. Ooh, another vision. So yeah, now we're at the distribution center, right around the area where Mama is.
For you, Lisa.
Christmas?
Oh, Cliff, you shouldn't have. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, look. Sabini.
What does she go do with that? She's in that tank right now. What does she go do with that? Actually, no.
What about you, little one? Would you like me to open it?
I mean, you go have to, but okay.
Oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? A spaceman.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta give my buddy his present too.
Oh!
Won't be needing this anymore. I'm done fighting. You're all that matters to me now, so I'm gonna stay right here with you.
Something tells me one of us is lying.
Do with this one.
My friend. Who's your friend?
Well, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
And about the beanie comment, I gotta go back to that, because I was like, what is she gonna do with that? I mean, I guess he was giving that to her, expecting her to basically use it whenever he thought she was gonna get out. But I guess we know how that went.
Scanning bridges ID.
I forgot. We made a jump from here a long time ago, so now it's like we got some stuff in our private locker. So really, I'm just picking up stuff that I already was gonna have in the first place. That's actually kind of cool, bro. That's actually kind of cool. And just to kind of help speed this little process along, I have now put on my speed skeleton legs.
Beginning
So
scan.
we should be able to make it to Mama's destination momentarily. I forgot my truck was here too. Dang, man. We are getting good stuff all around right now. Oh man. Let's go ahead and get there. I'll see you guys there because I don't think anything tragic or important is gonna happen by the time we get there.
Pleasant journey.
Okay, we're back at the lab. Just like that. And I'm sure it didn't take that long, so I'll just be cutting out a little bit of space in here. Mama! Look here, we gotta talk. 'Cause your sister is on some other stuff right now. Another pair of handcuffs. You couldn't
Hey,
have,
Sam. Thanks for coming back.
you couldn't have waited for her to wake up? She already dealing with
Got
the baby,
something
Sam.
for you.
What's that?
These are your new cufflinks.
Oh, I thought so.
They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I
Oh.
was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
A weapon
Got
function?
weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters.
Oh!
I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord.
Shut up!
So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
Oh. Hold up, that's kind of creepy how she just snapped and that was able to do that. But it is
These
welcome.
things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
And they're usually in the air, so how are we gonna do that?
Super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out.
Huh?
Cut the cord connecting us.
No! No.
She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost.
Bruh.
Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
Huh?
The attack and everything, that was all a lie.
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus.
What?
Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lochna wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I.
Oh my
Back then,
gosh.
Strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochner needs to know.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam.
And they're gonna make me do it.
Do it.
They're gonna make me do it. Hold up. I can't even pause. Ugh! Oh my gosh. Oh my god, bro.
Alright, Sam. Take me home to Lochner. Sam, would you set me up?
Now I gotta carry you all the way across the mountain?
In a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected.
Man, okay, I don't mean to talk bad right now,
Okay, Sam. Let's go.
but you asked me to cut the cord. I didn't want to. I genuinely didn't want to. You asked me to cut the cord. So, oh my gosh, bro. I wonder how much she actually weighs now that I think about it. Not to be rude about that, but I'm genuinely curious because I think the Chiral Order, she was like 65 kilograms if I remember correctly. $73.7. I can't carry anything on me with her. We are some kind of screwed right now. We are some kind of screwed right now. You know what? No, there is a way we can do this. There is a way we can do this. For starters, I just gotta switch my legs real quick. That's for starters. I think she can fabricate. Yeah, she can fabricate equipment here. So yeah, that's for starters. I just gotta switch my legs real quick, and because that's the first step. Okay, so we do have one of our rifles right here. So that's good that we have at least one of those. Okay, so we got hematic grenades in our pouch, and I put a bowler gun on my tool rack because that should help out quite a bit as well. Still got our boots on the boot clip. Plenty of blood bags. And so the only thing that's here right now is the power skeleton, the other rifle, and a container spray. Do I at least have one of those? I do not think I do, but I can just attach it to my suit because it should be easy to do that way. So I think at this point we should be good to go. I think I may take a PCC with me just in case. And I'm gonna go ahead and replace my boots right now because I'm gonna have to do it in probably the next little bit anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and replace those right now. And I think I may get a PCC just in case I need to get another pair of, not another pair, but the charge up. And yeah, that'll be it for that. All right, you guys, let's go. It started with this little journey of a lifetime. No. What's going on here? No, you are the last person I need to be talking to right now.
But it looks to me like your hands are full. No biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
Of course, another boss fight right now.
It's coming.
Well, it's a good thing I read that weakness thing just now.
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Each episode keeps getting wilder and wilder.
Run, Sam, run.
I should have kept the speed legs, bro. I should have kept the speed legs. What's a run? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, run. I'm gonna see if I can use debris to kind of get through here. We gotta go. Get up there, Sam. Okay. Not good. He said not get eaten. Can we use this? Yup. Go. Oh my goodness, that was fast.
Wow, Sam. That was close.
I did not expect it to be that easy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was probably the most lackluster 2 minutes ever. I'm not even gonna front. And when I say the most lackluster, I don't mean like it wasn't scary. Don't get me wrong. That was terrifying just now. Being trapped in that little tiny space with a big tiger-like monster. That was terrifying. But I guess I expected it to hunt us a bit further, I guess is the best way to say that. Look here now. Stop it. Sam, okay, we made it out of one dangerous situation. We don't need to be going into another. And I was going the opposite way of the doggone destination we need to be going in. So if we start going back in this direction, is it gonna pop back up? And when did I drop that? Well, we have a truck right here from Tayaki. Hold up, I'm trying to get it right. Tayaki-kun 12. Okay. I appreciate you for your service. Because we about to take your truck right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is a new one. I don't... And see, this person's name is called the cosplayer. The fact that they're in the side of a mountain Are they trying to... were the developers trying to low-key call this person like a basement dweller in a sense? I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of disrespectful. But hey, ain't my game. I can't tell you what to do with it. So.
Hold on, Sam.
Oh, hold on. What's going on? Oh wait, she was just telling me to hold on in terms of like stay strong. Hold on. I thought she was saying hold on as in like hold up, stop for a second type deal.
You there, Sam?
Hey!
The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down.
Oh, she's opening up to us.
I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And, yeah. I know how that must sound considering our employer.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the dark, too.
I was
Don't
just...
sleep anymore. Can't.
Then what were you doing when I got there earlier? But honestly, I was actually thinking the same thing when she said scared of bridges. I was like in the literal sense, or do you mean like just in general, like bridges, the business, and bridges, as like what you cross? And she basically answered that question, so yeah, that's the situation. Okay, we have made it to the weather station, which is a good thing. That means we can do a little bit of like recharging and stuff like that right now with whatever we need to do. Yep, there's a generator right there. I was just about to say, I wonder if there's a generator here, but that answers that question. I think I said something about this person, Hairy Eggs. I'm not sure. I feel like I did say something about this person before, because I came here with a vehicle one other time, and I think I may have been using it then too. I don't know. Alright, you guys, so I have a little bit of a plan. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out too well, but
weapons restrictions lifted.
I want to at least try it. So a few episodes ago, I remember them saying about how you can use one of the PCCs to create a package carrier, some sort of package carrier. But if you can't use it, but if you don't have packages, I guess the carrier, you could ride it if you wanted to. But the thing about it was we needed like plenty of chiral crystals in order to do that. I'm not sure how many we need, but I'm just, I've grabbed a few from the facility, and I guess I'll pick up any wild ones we may run into. But I want to go ahead and try and see if we can utilize that same thing to help get us to the what you call it? What is this? To help get us to the Mountain Knot City station, sort of thing. So yeah,
Let's get this done.
that's right. Let's get it done. But yeah, cause the thing is, we can get over to that way station pretty easily if we cross over the mountain. But the thing about it is, I'm not sure how treacherous it's gonna be, and plus I don't think we have any like major materials on us that would be like you shouldn't be crossing over, because I think Mama's suit or bag or whatever is actually like fully protective. I remember when we were carrying the chiral artist, I believe it said that she was fully protected, so I would assume the same thing for Mama right now. So like I said, we're gonna try this, and hopefully all of this works out, because as you can see, like right here, there's plenty enough space to be able to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken right now. Maybe it's not PCCs that do that. Maybe it's like a whole nother thing. Let me go back to the weather station real quick and see. Here it is, the floating carrier. That's what it was. That's the thing I was thinking about, the floating carrier. Ride carrier. Kick to move forward, brake, L2 and R2. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Whoa, calm down, Sam. You're getting a little bit over eager with yourself right now. This is awesome right now. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Jeez. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can this thing actually not... Oh, dang. Okay. Well, it's official. The floating carrier is awesome. However, it seems like it moves kind of like a skateboard. So I think the best thing for us to do right now is to make our way up the mountain. And then once we make our way up the mountain, we can just use it to slide down and help us get down very fast. I don't know how else to really think that it is going to work out for us otherwise. Cause yeah, this thing is thinging right now. That's all I can say. This thing is thinging. So yeah. Okay, I think we'll be good. Once we reach this little peak right here, we can just use this to kind of like, I guess you could say, snowboard our way down. And then we can get right here. Go, I guess you could say right here. Go right here. Go right here. And then we should be able to swing around and come right here. So yeah, I think for the most part I got it mapped out pretty good. So let's see if we can't put this little plan into action. Ooh. Okay. Chill out. Alright, you guys. We've made it to the marker that I placed at the top of the mountain. Sam, this is no time for this. I need you to hurry up and go. We are in the middle of this doggone mountain right now. Anyways, as I was saying, we made it. Oh! We made it to the mountain. So now... No. Bruh! Why? Of course the plan can't come together. Of course there's snow BTs, bruh. Of course there's snow BTs.
Forget about your cord cutters.
When near BT, cut the umbilical cord. BTs with umbilical cords can be sent back to the land by sneaking up on them and using cord cutters. Like, bruh. This is legit. I've legit just gotten, like, peeved just now. Because of the fact of... Like, of all the times for a to really show up, of course it decides to do it right now. I wonder. Nope. Just hold on. If it becomes a problem, then we'll address it then. But for right now, I think we can just ride and cruise a little bit. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now we can go back to the original plan. And just ride down the mountain with this floating carrier.
Sam.
What's up?
Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth?
What's up? Oh, she just asked.
Me. I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone.
I mean, you do have a sister, so that makes sense.
I hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Lana's. We were conjoined twins.
Conjoined?
One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful.
Obviously.
We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
Some might call it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. You had a beach just for us. One we shared.
Oh my gosh. Y'all really did have
Our
everything.
own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lakna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. That would make us whole.
That make us whole thing just reminds me of
It
Dead
wouldn't be
Space. I'm
about
sorry.
bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share and share alike. I knew it could change the world. With M.U.L.E.s help, we finalized the Cupid design.
Oh my goodness. Why are you telling us this right now, bro?
After the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lakna wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close.
I mean,
Thank you, Sam.
obviously, because we went.
I feel whole again.
We're going to her facility, so.
You and me, sis. Me and you. Sorry, Lakna.
Okay, now that the lore's ended, let's go ahead and finish this little leg of the journey. And I'm not saying that because of the fact that it wasn't interesting lore. I'm saying that because of the fact that she literally decided to wait until we got like almost outside the facility to say this. We've had I don't know how many minutes to talk about this, but she decided to talk about it now when we're over the mountain riding down these waves. No!
Eyes open, dumbass.
No! Oh no! We rolled down the mountain in perfect synchronization. How did that rock just freaking... How did that rock just legit just knock us off?
I'm starting to cramp up.
That makes no sense. That one little tiny rock just freaking said, okay, yep, you thought you were having just like such a perfect run. I'm going to shut all that down. I'm going to get an entire booty grade now because of that dog on one rock. If it wasn't for the fact that it's taken me so long just to get to this point, I would reload the checkpoint again because I don't want to see the grade that I'm about to get. I really don't want to see the grade that I'm about to get. Like, don't make no sense. Made it through BTs, and basically a whole snowstorm. I'm going to call it a sandstorm. Made it through all that just to get tripped up by a rock to mess with our progress. Activate the terminal, okay? Before I go on a rant right now, because I'm about to. Get off my back, woman. How much was it? Just tell me how much damage it was. Just show it to me. Ugh. This ruins the moment for me just a little bit.
Lingan, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much.
I know good and well they're not saying that this woman just legit just like...
Good to hear your voice again.
I know they're not saying that this woman is just like fully, like she got that hurt.
Kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Look, man. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Now, make the world whole. Okay?
I am not playing with y'all right now.
Just like you make me.
I am not playing with y'all. You're lying. You're hold on. Y'all about to make me go off right now. Wait a minute. That said only 40% damage. Hold up. That said only 40% damage. So, I mean, that's going to be a B. It's going to be a B or an A, one of the two. I'll take a B or an A. Mountain Knot City has provided. Hold on. Let me make sure that well, let me phrase it. That rock thing didn't mess the entire thing up. Oh my gosh. So I didn't even think about it. This was supposed to happen, y'all. Okay, this was supposed to happen. Now, I thought this happened because of the fact of the rock tripped us up. I thought that's why that happened. This was supposed to happen because let me explain why. And it probably is going to explain in a second, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. So, when we cut her connection to the baby, she already started, I guess you could say, passing, in a sense. Because if you guys, hold on, spoiler alert, even though the baby thing was a spoiler alert as well. But spoiler alert, this is your last chance to go check out, I believe, part number, this is 12. So part number 10, this is your last chance to go check it out before spoiler. So this is, I'm going now. But remember her backstory in part number 10 was that she basically was only able to live because the baby saved her life. Like, that was the only reason why she was able to stay alive, is because the baby that she quote unquote had was keeping her alive. So when we severed her connection, it was kind of like, what's the word? It was kind of basically like an instant aging process. So like the baby was keeping her body from catching up with the injury she sustained from being trapped in the rubble. And once we severed the connection, it's kind of like her body caught up with the damage that was done to her body from that. So basically, yeah, this was meant to happen. Oh, that sucks majorly. No, man. No. I'm not even gonna front. That kind of pisses me off a little bit, because we only knew her for a little bit. Oh my gosh. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I wasn't the reason why that happened. But at the same time, it's like, we only really knew her for a little bit, bro. I don't really even want to pay attention to this doggone delivery. And yeah, I sent this delivery to him because I was like, bro, y'all, one of the things was destroyed. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. He all the trouble that he caused me, him and his quote unquote wife, he deserves to have that much damage to his cargo. I don't care. But, bruh. Nah, man.
All that she went through, I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing.
What's that?
Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your
I
code.
mean, somebody's tweaked it.
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingan. Could be we found our culprit already.
Who?
She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her.
Yeah, basically. She's explaining what I already
Her Ka
explained.
passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Yeah, and you hated her for that. For a long time. Or for as long as that happened, I'll say. Because I can't remember what she exactly said when we first came in the last episode. She was like, I'm not your mom. She was like, I'm not your mama, and yours is not really like a mother. That sort of thing, you know? Like, she was saying, like, she was a bad mother in a sense. That's why I was like, yeah, she hates her. And I get it. You know, in terms of, like, you know, she didn't know what else to assume, especially with the fact of her man being gone at first, and that was the wish that she wanted for them and whatnot. So I get it. I do. But at the same time, it's like, you didn't even, as far as I know, you didn't even try to get all your facts before you just assumed like she was trying to, that your sister did you dirty like that, you know? But maybe I'm out of line. Y'all can talk about it in the comments, and you know, maybe I'll come around. I'll say it like that. That's just how I feel about it. Bridges HQ has added the backpack customization feature. Stabilizer, I need that. Majorly, I need that. Local data from Mountain City has enabled Bridges HQ to add a cargo catapult? I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I guess we go find out. Because I know somebody done built it. No.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again.
What kind of freaky mess?
One. Like before in the womb. Remember? Malingan. Hakna.
Okay, I'm not even gonna front. I kind of was gonna ask this question like earlier before I went on that rant about her. Oh, that's crazy.
Well done, Sam.
Changed her eye color too.
Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lakna, your work will help ensure that the Chiron network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west.
Dude, she not worried about all that right now. She worried about her sister.
Sam, there's something else you ought to know.
What's that?
We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify.
Get to
everything
it.
seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago.
Okay.
World War I, to be precise.
Okay, so I said
Wasn't
that.
a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network.
Of course.
Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Okay, before we even go any further, I'm gonna pause this right now because I gotta talk about the whole sister thing between them two, between Mama and Lochner. I did have not a theory, but I was actually wondering if that was gonna happen because of the fact that they kept saying they were connected. So I was like, wouldn't it be kind of, I don't want to say poetic in a sense, but I was like, wouldn't it be kind of like, I don't want to say weird? I don't know what the word is. I guess poetic might be the good thing. But it's like, wouldn't it be kind of poetic that, you know, they were once connected in the womb and they always seemed like they shared a connection anyways. And it made it seem like they were two different people. Well, one person in two different bodies, that sort of thing. So it's like the fact of she no longer, I'm talking about Mama, she no longer needed her physical body. She could join with her sister and I guess, like they said, make each other whole again. And they did that. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. This game is amazing. This game is amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't want to put this game down. I'm not going to put it down right now. But I'm just saying I don't want to put it down, like, period, at all. That was amazing. Amazing sequence right there. I mean, I hate the fact that Mama had to die. But Malingan had to die. I hate the fact that that had to happen. But that was an amazing sequence. The Fallen Angel message. Oh, it's from Aaron Hill. He was talking about Malingan. Okay, y'all can read through this if you want to. But he basically was just, I guess, explaining everything, like, I guess what Lochner was, I guess, went through and the whole thing with Mama and whatnot. So, yeah. I don't really have any words for it. It's kind of, like he says in this little thing, poetic in a sense, but man, I'm like, I'm in a hype state right now. I don't know. It's just amazing storytelling right now. It just is. I am so glad I chose to play this. I really am. I'm so glad I chose to play this. And don't think I didn't notice that BB thing just now. What's going on here, Sam? Yeah, what's going on here?
Lou?
Lou?
Lou? Looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here.
You play way too
I finally
much.
got to visit the beach. Well, her beach.
Her?
Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue.
Okay. I was about to say, it better be an issue. Cause dog, you playing with my child now. I just lost Mama. Now you playing with my child.
Me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this
Okay, you ain't gotta
world
be tapping on
and
that
the
glass
other
like that
side.
though. Chill
Their
out.
place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners. Sam, a BB's a tool.
I'm gonna need you to stop swinging my baby around
Yes,
like that.
baby. No.
Dead man. Cause I'm about to make you your literal, I'm about to make your name literal.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead.
See,
But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
he's pissing me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? Little forget me?
Relax. The BB will still
Lou.
function as intended.
Okay, I guess
You just
that's
have
what
to
we're
trust
calling it
me.
then.
Come on.
I mean, calling her, excuse me.
I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again.
I am gonna...
And this is why I hate these things.
Okay, well, guess what? It ain't yours, it's mine. That's my child. Lou is mine.
I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
No, you actually did that, so... That's up to you. I mean, you actually did that just by picking her up and acting crazy just now, talking about resetting her. I'm telling you right now, I do not want to see a butt-naked dead man. So, what exactly are you asking me to do right now? Cause he just stepped in there. So is he gonna take a shower? Like, what is it? Why were you just standing in there? I thought you were gonna take a shower. Shh. I don't get down like that.
No one can spy on us in here.
Oh.
It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously,
I know
the
it's probably
experiments continued
rainwater,
in
but it
secret
looked like he's spitting on
on
me
the
right now.
direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding.
Oh.
Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
Yeah.
Afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face.
Dude.
I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something
Okay.
about burning his face.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to
Any
back up off
data
me
we
too.
have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance.
You are way too close. I know you're trying to whisper.
But the
You are
Chiral
way too
network
close.
presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching.
Is that why he was saying all that stuff about BB?
Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that.
I think that was why he was saying all that stuff about BB. Oh, that's why.
It's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just
That's
fix
why he took
BB,
off our
all
cups.
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing.
Huh?
I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Make BB feel better by connecting up nearby facilities with the Cupid to increase chiral density. So... Wait, so what exactly are we doing? He said you're going to be without her for a while. So we're going to be walking around, still connecting stuff up? And not having BB with us? I mean, we'll still have the the reader thing, the Ultra deck. There we go. I couldn't remember what it's called for a second. We'll still have that, but I don't care about all that. I want my BB. I want my baby, bro. And I guess now we're adopting the name Lou. You know. Oh, bro. Yeah. He feels bare right now. Oh wait, I need to go back downstairs. I need to adjust the my backpack because I got a stabilizer now. Stabilizer.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Wait, explain that again? Well, I guess he won't, so let me read it. This takes up my entire space. Well, I guess we're not gonna be having no stabilizer then. I mean, I've been doing pretty good without it, so I guess we'll just have to go from there with that, because I'm not gonna let this thing take up my battery. Okay, so I think we're gonna do one more mission and then we'll finish up here.
BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality.
Okay.
It's our only Dooms compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, M.U.L.E.s informed us of a tar belt outside of Edge-Knot City.
Oh boy.
A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order.
How do we do
And
that?
since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Holland. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Yeah, if I can help it. But how often can we help it? Just about every order that we do is doggone rain. Like, make that make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Jeez. Anyways. Like, look at this. Look at this right here. The roboticist. Where's he at? Deep in rain territory. Like, oh my gosh. Don't try to give me that crap. So if I can. Does it look like I can? Anyway, you know what? The way they're explaining all this stuff right now, it sounds like it's going to be a very lengthy process. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I think I'm going to leave this episode here. And then we will start on, I guess, figuring out this whole BB Lou situation in the next episode. And then, like I said, because that rain is right there as well, there's no telling what we're going to have to do. So, as of me recording this, I have no idea how long this episode is going to be because I did a lot of walking without talking, especially with the whole Malingan Mama mission. When it came to trekking up that mountain, I have no idea how long it took me to get up the mountain before we ended up in that short section of BTs. So this video may be short. It may be the same length. I don't know as of this moment. All I know is that all I know is that it feels like this is the right point to kind of end this off because I could record for like another little bit, but at the same time, it's like, I'll say for example, I'm at 2 hours and 9 minutes recording, and if I have more footage than I think I do, then I feel like the video's gonna be too long. And I'd much rather have a video that's kind of short for you guys than long. And then if you guys want a longer episode next time, we can do that. So yeah, that's more so up to you guys, what you want to do when it comes to that. But as of right now, I'm gonna cut this right here. So yeah, just for the sake of time. But oh man, a lot of stuff happened in this episode, bro. A lot of stuff happened in this episode. Oh man. We got a baby. We got a name for the baby, which is fantastic. We quote unquote lost Mama because of the fact of the whole baby situation. And I would have never guessed that about the baby being the only thing that was reason why she was alive. I know she said that the baby kept her alive, but in terms of like at that moment in time, but I didn't know it was like the baby has to be here in order for me to stay alive type of thing. That was kind of crazy. But I mean, we got Malingan and not Malingan, we got Lochna right now, which I'm not saying she's gonna be a replacement, but you know, they're together now. And I'm very curious as to how they're doing that kind of chiral hologram with her being on her back type deal. I'm curious at that. The eye color thing was amazing too, though. The eye color thing was absolutely crazy. So there was that as well. I will say the only thing was you guys heard me getting irritated at Deadman talking about, oh, we're gonna have to like reset your baby and whatnot. I was getting hot about that. I really was. I'm like, I'm basically like, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like Berleezy. My babies is safe. My babies is gonna be safe. I'm trying to make sure me and my babies is good. that sort of thing. And so when he was talking about, oh, I'm gonna reset the baby and all this different other type of stuff, and he kept shaking around that jar, I was like, I'm about to punch this dude out. Okay, I'm about to punch him out. I'm ready. Sam is better than me because I would have messed Deadman up right in there. And then on top of that, he gonna get up in my face, in my personal space, to talk about all that stuff about, what's his name, Die Hardman in the shower? Like, bro, I get it. You try to keep this on the down low, but you way too close in my personal space. Dang near spitting on me. Even though I know that was the shower water, but dang near spitting on me. Trying to tell me this doggone secret. Like, you don't require all that. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting for right now, bro. I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and go. A lot has happened in this episode. So, yeah. It's my time. It's my time. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's my time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Watching me kind of crash out multiple times in this episode and then go through emotional ups and downs, an emotional roller coaster at this point. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And like I said, this game is amazing. Every time I don't think this game could get any more cool, I guess you could say, any more emotional or attracting in a sense, it does. Like it does. This whole Mama episode, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And now we're moving on to Deadman in this episode. And who knows what's going to happen for him? Who knows? If I had to take a guess, probably it's going to be Deadman in this episode and then probably Die Hardman in the next episode. If I had just had to take a wild guess. Because I think we've gone through a lot of the names and whatnot. Maybe we could have went through Die Hardman earlier on in the chapters, but I can't remember. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to see. It's either gonna be him or Higgs. It's gonna be one of those two, because we already went through Fragile. We already went through Mama. We just got finished with that. We're now on Deadman. And if I had to take a guess, oh wait, no, I was gonna say M.U.L.E., but no, she was like chapter 2 or 3, so she's already covered. So with all that being said, I believe the only other people that we may have to deal with are like Sam and Higgs, and they could possibly be in the next few chapters. I feel like Sam would probably be like end game type of title if they don't have like a different type of name for that chapter. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. Oh man. But yeah, I'm actually gonna end this video right here. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I did. If you did, you already know. You can leave a like if you want to. You don't have to do any of this stuff, but you can if you want to. One, if you enjoy the video. Two, like I say all the time, to help with your recommendeds, leave a comment down below about how emotional this game makes you. Like, just tell me your experience with this game, because mine is like, it feels phenomenal. Like I said earlier, I do not regret choosing this game. I do not regret choosing this game. Like, I legit was just like saying, oh, you know, I'll just try to play this game, you know, because number 2 is coming out soon, and I have thought about playing it for a while. So like, I said that, but I was like, I don't really know if it's gonna be that good, but I know other people have said it's good, and I do not regret starting this game. This is amazing. It really is. It's amazing. I'm ready to see how this thing is gonna go, like how it finishes up and everything. So yeah, but if you guys want to stay tuned, besides with commenting and liking, if you want to stay tuned, the easiest way, with everything, you can indeed subscribe to my channel. All of which, you know, even if it's just commenting on the video, is very much appreciated, because, you know, I kind of want to interact with you guys. I mean, not kind of, but you know what I mean. I want to interact with you guys whenever I can. So yeah, but on that note, we are done with this episode. I already said all the stuff about the liking and whatnot, so we finish off like we usually do. I love you guys so dearly. I love you guys so much. Y'all already know. Y'all stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves. Continue to take it easy. And I will see you beautiful people in the next episode. God bless y'all. I'm out. Peace. Oh, man. So much stuff happened. Oh, man. Like everything, something happens every episode, bro. Something happens every episode now. That means we are surely just going downhill from here in terms of like the game speed. And I am here for it. Just as long as it has a very concise ending, I'm cool with that. You know, don't mess this up. I don't think it is, but don't mess this up.